Alright, y'all. What's going on? Jesus Lord, have mercy on all of us after that game. Yeah, US totally, snuck out of that one, basically. The last, about 25 minutes or so were pretty, anxiety-inducing, if you will. Holy cats, France. You guys put on an insanely great match. Holy cats, you guys. We won 2-1 in the quarterfinals, albeit, but this is the most anticipated match ever. I saw a statistic yesterday, and I can't remember what Super Bowl it was, but as far as the most expensive ticket you could purchase USD to the game today, it I think went for about $13,600 to get to into that game today. There was a Super Bowl, I can't quite remember which one, that had a larger ticket price than that, and wow, you guys, that's saying something for the sport of women's soccer. That's saying something for what the American women's national team, the U.S. women's national team, is attempting to do, and soccer abroad and everywhere is attempting to do, is to get it to be more recognized as a sport of integrity, and women athletes as athletes who are worthy of our attention. And geez Louise, if they didn't show that tonight. What a match, what a battle, what a performance on both sides. I mean, we came out very strong, and you know, I think Jill in her subbing made the correct decisions. Absolutely love Lavelle. I felt last game she showed brilliant, and she wasn't quite producing for us this game, and subbed in Haran with enough time to make a difference. I think under 70 minutes there for Lavelle. I thought she came in, was a pretty good force in the middle. We brought in Lloyd, we brought in Kristen Press, all these people. Lloyd, as I've said with the people I was watching the match with today, she doesn't really care too much about, she's going to come after you. In other words, she will be a dominating force, tackling and collapsing and breaking on the ball. Every time the ball is in her vicinity, she's coming at you and she's not slowing down. And I appreciate that fight and that will and that determination to pressure the ball in her as a player. And then, of course, Kristen Press, Sparky, you know, she comes in, she is pressing as a, you know, I think her last name is fitting. Press is pressing. She has great, she can find herself the space she needs to take a shot. So happy with the performance, the holding it out there in the end. Golly, like I said, very much ridden with anxiety for the last 20 minutes or so. Kept shaking, kept the chills going for a solid 10 minutes after the game, until it finally, you know, the bar I was at cleared out completely, and there was just me and my buddies watching the game. You guys, the USA plays England Tuesday, noontime Pacific, in the semifinal match. God, go USA, you guys. What a freaking Rapinoe coming out. I don't know how I feel about people and their attacks on her. Cool. She chooses not to sing the anthem. I don't care. Okay? What she does on the field takes dominance in any kind of topic of conversation for Rapinoe. Sure, her ability to produce in the last couple games wasn't great. I think her on the ball today was better. I think, obviously, that first free kick, how it made it through a sea of players and into the back of the net, not sure. These things happen, as you saw Lloyd's second goal in the first tournament, or in the 2015 final versus Japan. That ball was so lightly redirected by her into the goal that it was a wonder that it did get into the back of the goal. These things happen, and to our benefit today. So, and then of course the ease that she had in composing herself for that second goal. I mean, yeah, you expect her to make that goal, but just imagine you being the person taking that shot as you're seeing this ball getting played across the goal, and you're like, okay, so here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna take that ball and you're going to put it in the back of the net, and you're going to be composed, and you're not going to be crazy with it. And maybe that's a veteran appearance that she can have on the ball. You know, that's a veteran composure that she can have, because she did. And player of the match is well deserved by her for sure. Henri, good work today. Great work. Not on target much, and that happens. You know, we had plenty of games in our past, and I think even probably the last game, where we had so many opportunities and didn't quite equalize on them. You know, I felt like the French attack, it took a while to piece it together coherently in the second half, and then they were running on full cylinders, and they got that that first goal for them kind of fired them up a bit. But you know, the U.S. held strong. So on to the semis. Tuesday, noon o'clock, Pacific Standard Time versus England. If it was anything like this last game, great. Hopefully I don't have a stroke by the end of this tournament. But anyways, on to the next. All right, y'all. This has been World Cup Roundup after the quarterfinal with U.S. versus France. U.S. Coming out 2-1 versus them. Predicted a few times. I read one article this morning. 2 people of 6 predicted France would win. There was a couple 3-0 score lines, which it was almost that. I think that Heath goal, sorry guys, but that outside line was too tight for me, and would have been called a goal had VAR not been in play there. It was too close. 2-1 for the other ones, and 4 people thought the U.S. was going to come out on top. So I guess we did what we were supposed to do today. All right, y'all. I'll talk to you soon. I know I said I would do a week 1 roundup. There's too much to talk about. It was a 30-minute long video. Didn't want to bore you with my boring rhetoric about each individual game. I guess props goes out to Australia. This guy is figuring it out that we're supposed to be going. I was about to honk. Props to Australia. I know they fell out early, round of 16. A little bit weird for me to fall out then. But hopefully they learned a lot, and we'll come back stronger, and maybe even next summer. Who knows? I'm happy. Let's do this. All right, take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Woo! Go USA!